Gal Gaigar and Evangelion on the same world. I at times wonder if you can literally Goldion Hammer an angel. Actually, speaking of that, the Goldion Hammer hasn't appeared as an attack yet. Anyways, let's get back to business. This should be Evangelion's chapter by now. Yep. Alright. Yeah, nah. I don't think this is... Well, let's go through with it. There's any need to change our team formation or anything. So we should be good. Never mind. That's why it looked familiar. This isn't Evangelion yet. So we're up against one of EI-01's minions. Okay. Back at the Izu base headquarters. So Mitsuyo was... She'll certainly be missed. Yeah, she'll certainly be missed. Once the repairs of Voltis 5 are finished, it will be placed under Major Kuruma's command. Furthermore, Gai Shishio and Gao Gaigar have returned to the GGG. Understood. And we'll handle the repairs and resupplying for the Raw Kai Lam here at our base. Please do. Then after that... I'd like to be allowed to remain here until we receive our next orders from General Staff Headquarters. That isn't a problem. However, in the event of an unexpected situation, would you be willing to cooperate with the SR project machines? I'm willing to leave that decision up to your own discretion. There are two things I'd like to ask of you in return. And those are? For the first, I want you to take Minerva Leo Zabi into your custody until we receive further orders from General Staff Headquarters. Given the current state of the Far East, I believe the chances of us entering into battle are high. If she's at this base, it won't be easy for even Neo Zeon to reach her. But what about the Unicorn? We will continue to keep it under our jurisdiction. That's what both General Staff Headquarters and the Vis Foundation want. Understood. And as for your second request? Commander, would you happen to have any connection to Nerve Headquarters? I'm afraid not. While they may be a special agency reporting directly to the Federation government, they are still an independent organization. They may be notified or requested unilaterally, but they rarely disclose their own information or circumstances. The fact of the matter is, the military can't interfere with them. I see. Captain, why would you be attempting to contact Nerve? Is it perhaps something confidential? My apologies, but it's just as you say. Note that has something to do with Laplace's box. Now then, Commander, we of Lando Bell shall provide any assistance we can during our stay at the space. That would be a great help. We've long prepared for the situation. With all these events happening so quickly, we've had a tough time of it. Personally, I think this is just the beginning. Is that your intuition speaking? From witnessing so many new types? No, it's from my experience as a field commander. In worst case scenarios, situations like these always precede something even more terrible. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, Bright, how right you are. We're in the hangar, apparently. Huh. Lieutenant Amuro. What is it? Do you know when my new machine will be deployed here? There's no need to be in a rush for glory, Ensign Riddy. I'm not, Your machine will be transferred to Izu base in a few days. Until then, you will have to remain on standby in the base. In other words, I'm to stay off the ship? Do you have a problem with that? No. I understand, sir. So I'll be placed on standby at the base. This may actually be a good thing. And now at the mess hall. You're staring off again. I am? If I had to guess, I'd say he's thinking about Audrey. She's being transferred to Izu base, right? Marita Cruz as well. But the medical facilities at the base are better, so it's for the best. I'm just wondering why that man wanted Miss Marita's biometric data. They could be planning to use it for the development of mobile suits. In that case, why would they leave Miss Marita's Kissetria on the Rock Island? That's true. I hear that they're still searching for the ship that machine came from. Wonder what's going to happen to us after this. I imagine you will be transferred to the base and then interrogated. Interrogated? Yeah, you know about the existence of Laplace's box after all. But we never agreed to any of this. Knowing that the box exists or not doesn't matter. I don't even know the first thing about it. We just happened to get wrapped up in all this. I know that, of course. Sorry, this is all my fault. Hmm. Hmm. It's just like back when I joined the AUG. I ended up getting Fa involved as well. If they're just gonna send me to that base, then I'd rather stay on the ship. Mika, Takuya, I think you should both get off the ship. You'll be in less danger that way. What about you, Banager? Are you going to keep piloting that mobile suit? If you want to talk about danger, you're the one that's... There's something I need to be sure of. With Unicorn. Banager. There's quite the transfer now. Now we're in the GGG base, Tower Base, the maintenance room. All good, guy? Perfect as always, Makoto. My body feels so much lighter. You know, you really shouldn't push yourself too hard. You put yourself under a lot of strain. Keep going like this, then someday... I appreciate the concern, but I'm afraid I can't. Now when the Bozonians are invading Earth. But when I learned of my mother's death, it was through an accident reported in the news. But Kenichi, Daijiro, and Hiyoshi, they saw their mother die with their own eyes. And it's not just those three either. It appears Banagir also saw his father die in front of him. Still, they overcome their grief and are keeping up the fight. I had to rise to the challenge just as they have. Guy, are you finished with maintenance? I am. Then please report to Chief Taiga. Got it. I'll go with you. Now in the main order room. And that's all I have to report. I'm pretty curious about Laplace's box and its key. I'd also like to take a look at that unicorn for myself. I thought you would, but I'm afraid that's impossible, Dad. Then there's Didarion. I can't figure out why he keeps showing up and running off again and again. Like I said, it appears there's a time limit for how long he can be active. I'd like to take a look at him as well at some point. I bet you would. Rumor is that Didarion is a product of an ancient alien civilization. Speaking of showing up and running off, what about that boy from before? We're still looking for him, but there are no leads so far. I see. I still wonder what kind of power could turn a zonder back into a human. Zonder? I mean, the machine life form. That's why I heard them shout before. Sounds good to me. From now on, we'll refer to the machine life forms as zonders. Now then, Guy. I have some good news for you. While you were gone, we completed the dividing driver. Excellent. Now we'll be able to fight without worrying about damaging the city. Now, if only we could get Eraserhead started successfully, it would be perfect. So you mean Horyu and Enryu still... Their simple rate is still insufficient. They've got a long way to go before symmetrical docking can be done. Those guys are always fighting over something. That's human-like AI for you, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. We've just received the notification from the Federation forces. A machine life form. I mean, a zonder-like object has appeared on the coast of Kawasaki. Guy! Right, I'm heading out. His name is Chouryujin. So it looks like in this game, it makes sense because the game relies upon a gacha for its items. But it looks like there's no more, what's called? Volfog, Big Volfog, all those guys? Yeah, nah. Only the combiners probably, which is sad, but it's understandable. You don't want to make the the gacha too much on random side characters after all. Anyways, father and mother are late. It's like this every time they go out shopping. Huh? Is this feeling what I think it is? That's foul, Zonder. I'll take it down in one fell swoop. Please wait. There's something serious you need to know. The inside of that Zonder is filled to the brim with about 100,000 gallons of gasoline. What? If the Zonder Robo blew up here, everything within a 20-kilometer radius would be completely annihilated. With my calculations, it'll take 3 hours to evacuate all the civilians safely. Oh snap, Chouryujin. If he attacks, everything around him will be covered in a sea of fire in an instant. He must be at his wit's end. Chief, permission to use the dividing driver. No, not yet. This will be the first time we use the dividing driver in live combat. Draw the Zonder out into the sea first, just to be safe. Roger that. Didarion, are you gonna give me a hand? I see you're as unsociable as ever. Still, I'll trust you from everything you've done for us before. Come on, Zonder, over here. Looks like he's trying to lead him into the sea. Good, looks like you understand what I was trying to do. Now, send out the dividing driver. Dividing driver, launch! Alright, we're back in the main order room. Gaigar has received the dividing driver. You can do it, Guy. Dividing driver! Dividing driver in place. Repletion field stabilized. Dividing cores dissipating. Yeah. Battlefield formation successful. Gaigar, DD mode cancelled. Battle mode initiated. Alright, now sortie Chouryujin and Enryu. But it's just a precaution. We sent out a request to Lano Bell, but it'll take them some time to get here. Understood. So now I take on one of the big grunts. The area just good. Now the city won't be a risk. Let's go, Zonder. Yeah, I wonder how much they paid the Zonder guys just yell Zonder. We'll auto it for now since we can't really do anything. It's just the same thing over and over. Ah, come on, Didarion. Alright, that's enough autoing. Oh. I just want to see his attack. And this will take care of that last requirement I had. Alright, I'll finish on this with heaven and hell and heaven. Please wait. Hmm? By my calculations, if you use hell and heaven to rip out the enemy's core, Gao Gaga will temporarily lose all of his protective capabilities. That's right, even if he's got his armor, the shockwave will still hit Guy. No way. This isn't the time to be hesitating. I'll tear out the core and fling it as far away as I can. Yoryu and Ryu, the rest is up to you. No! No! Don't do it, Commander. Chouryujin, you pulled off symmetrical docking? Thanks to that absurd order you gave us, we don't have the programming to accept something like that. The moment we agreed to rescue you, that was when we were finally able to succeed in symmetrical docking. Now, Commander, finish this. We'll send the explosion's energy outside the atmosphere with the eraser head. You got it. Oh yeah. Tear down that zonder. Zonda. Now, eraser head. Yeah. Back at the main order room. Eraserhead activation confirmed. Explosion energy is dispersed outside of Earth's atmosphere. Space facilities are unaffected. What about Guy and the others? All members are safe. Oh, thank heavens. Thank goodness. Fine work. From the new brave hero, Chouryujin. Man, they had me shaking my boots there, especially since Chouryujin is the only one that can handle using Eraserhead. Indeed. Eraser, which can disassemble, erase, and release energy via super vibration. Chouryujin is the only one that can withstand such intense vibration. Repletion field terminated. Restoration of natural surroundings commencing. Readings are stable. Arresting out now. The area changed back. Okay, now for the Zonder core. Wait! It's you. Curadio! Teneritas! Sectio Salus Coctura! Again, the core was... Phew, he should be okay now, mister. Hey now, stop with the mister. I'm Guy. Guy Shishio. I'm Mamoru Amami. I'm 9 years old. So, Mamoru, what kind of power do you... Ah, this feeling. They're coming again. Uh-oh. Are those EI-02? It's showing up again. The Rock Island. Londo Bell is here. All units, scramble. Aha. Looks like we didn't show up for nothing. Those guys just appeared out of nowhere. Where on earth did they come from? Who cares? It's an enemy, so I'm gonna beat the crap out of it either way. Didarion, this time you came to help Guy. That robot. What is this feeling? Look, in Galgaigar's hand. It's that boy. Captain Bright, I'll bring Mamoru Amami and the person who was turned into a zonder over to you. Please protect them. Understood. Do your best, guy. Of course, you leave it to me. All units, bring mop-up operation. One of the cooler things is the fact that you can use Seishin, your spirit commands, after you move. Yeah, attack the unicorn. One more. Yeah, I don't care for these guys. Let's just finish them. All enemy readings in the combat zone have disappeared. Does look like the new guy's planning to stick around. Next heal. He disappeared again. You know how this goes by now. I can't chase after him. We got that green light kid safe in the Rock Island, right? Just be happy with that for now. Yeah, but it doesn't have anything to do with Didarion. You know, why don't we just put like a small transmit on Didarion? I thought about that as well, but there's a high probability a stealth or EP type of function would interfere with it. Still, shouldn't we at least give it a shot? It could be a test. It could be a sort of test, I suppose. Captain Bright, could I ask you to go to GGG headquarters? Yes, there's actually something I'd like to ask about there anyways. All units, return to the ship. The fakes appeared again. Ah, you're here. Just what are those things? I have quite a bit of data of them now. And the boy that emits the green light? The power is a threat, no doubt about it. But now we know his face. Back inside of the main order room. This is what we're calling zonder metal. We've created this image from the testimony of those who have been turned into zonder. By fusing zonder metal with the human body, a person can be changed to a zonder. Sounds like an invader parasite. The people that have been changed into zonders all have something in common. Their subconscious minds each harbored some kind of intense hatred or sadness. We believe the zonder robo's destructive tendencies are most likely caused based on these negative emotions. A person's negative emotions, huh? That's concerning. Everyone has their own share of demons inside. Mamoru has the power to save people like inside the Zonder Robo's core. We don't really know how yet. We decided to call this ability purification. Sounds heavenly. How's it feel sending people to heaven? Oh, come on. It's not like they die from it. You mean making people feel better and leaving their worries behind? You're not too far off the mark, I think. But I don't really know how to do it. Presently, the only method we know of is to neutralize the Zonder with the direct attack by one of the mech units. Then Mamoru can touch the core and begin purification. Me? I'm terribly sorry that you've been caught up in this. However, the enemy knows you have that power now and will undoubtedly target you. Hmm. The only place you'll be safe is GGG headquarters. That's why we'd like to keep you under our protection, you see? Okay. Oh, but what do I tell father and mother about them? I'll be telling your parents that you'll be participating on a special training for National Space Development Corporation. There's nothing to worry about. We'll always be here to protect you. Guy. Chief, we have an urgent message from Chief Oka of the Eastern Army. Put him through. Chief Taiga, we received the notice from NERV. They detected an object approaching Tokyo 3. Oh no, you don't mean... Yes, it's the enemy from back then. A mobile suit has already been... a mobile suit unit has already been dispatched. I've also requested for Captain Bright Noah to head there as well. The SR project machines will be accompanying him. Then I'll have Gao Gaigar and Chouryujin dispatched too. Please do. GGG should also be placed on high alert status. That is all. It's finally here. Chief Taiga, just what is this enemy? The enemy of mankind that NERV warned us about in secret some time ago. An angel. Which means Evangelion's next. Sweet. We got Chouryujin. But yeah, if I remember correctly, when it came straight down to Super Raw Wars W, you could abuse combining all of them. Basically, there was a lot of things you could do with the combiners, which is why in BX when they reappeared, they stayed permanently combined. Which, dang it, why? But I understand. But oh well. Thank you all for watching. The next part's Evangelion at the least. The thing everybody loves. It's honestly kind of overrated, but oh well. Till next time, goodbye.